yesterday what we have discussed.
National Human Rights Commission.
Mm.
National Commission for Child, Women and Child Development.
Then
Minorities.
National Human Rights Commission, State Human Rights Commission, National Commission for Women, National Commission for Minorities, National Commission for Protection of Child Rights, then CIC,
Yes, sir.
SIC. Have you completed that CIC, SIC? Functions of CIC, SIC. Completed. SIC? Yes, ma'am. Okay, next. We discussed regarding the CVC, Central Vigilance Commission. Central Vigilance Commission. This agency deals with preventing the corruption in the country. Regarding prevention of corruption in the country. Central Vigilance Commission. That was set up in 1964. This committee was being set up in 1964. It is the agency. It is established for prevention of corruption. Prevention of corruption. In the central government. The CVC, Central Vigilance Commission, have been set up in 1964 itself, and the whistleblowers can give the information. Whistleblower means here the public or anybody can give the information for this agency regarding the corruption where it is taking place. Okay? With the valid proof, this whistleblower ಅಂದ್ರೆ information, who is giving the information regarding the corruption. ಅವರು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ they should give the details of firstly themselves and then the details of the person who is corrupting and taking the bribe, and then also the valid proof should be given. How he knows regarding that corruption and the valid documents, is he corrupting or not? Along with all the authentic documents, he should submit for the CVC. Then CVC will investigate regarding the corruption, whether that person is doing the corruption or not. Write down the composition. There will be a Central Vigilance Commissioner. Central Vigilance Commissioner. There will be Central Vigilance Commissioner as a chairperson. Then not more than, and also not more than 2 vigilance commissioner. Not more than 2 vigilance commissioner. They are appointed by the president. By warrant, under his or her hand and seal, his or her hand and seal. And this president will appoint with the help of recommendation by the 3 members. Recommendation given by the 3 members. Firstly, the PM, the Union Home Minister, PM, leader of opposition, and Central Home Minister or Union Home Minister. Leader of opposition in Lok Sabha. What is the composition? There will be Central Vigilance Commissioner and 2 Vigilance Commissioners, not more than 2. Okay, totally the members will be 3. And these members are appointed by the President on the recommendation of 3 members. Which are the 3 members they will recommend? The PM, leader of opposition of Lok Sabha, and also the Central Home Minister. They will recommend the names of the Central Vigilance Commissioner and Vigilance Commissioners for the President. Then President will appoint them. Write down the tenure. Tenure is for 4 years or until the age of 65 years. Or until the age of 65 years. Whichever is earlier. Reappointment. After they retired, they are not eligible for further appointment. After they retire, not eligible for further appointment. Under state or central government. Resignation and removal. President. Which are the grounds for removal? Adjudged as insolvent, office of profit, infirmity of mind or body, misbehavior or incapacity. ಎಲ್ಲದರ ರಿಮೋಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್ ಏನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ಸ್ಗಳು ದಿ ಸೇಮ್ ದಟ್ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಆಲ್ ದಿ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ಸ್. What are the functions of CVC? It will investigate and enquire the cases regarding corruption. ಯಾರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು? All India Services. Concentrate here. You can write afterwards. Firstly, the corruption made by the All India Services, IAS, IPS, IFS, that is Indian Forest Service. Then central services, the other services, and Group B, Group C post. Along with that, public sector undertakings, that is the government companies, government factories, whichever they are having, that employees. Along with that, there are different banks, that is RBI, NABARD, CBI, and those officers above the rank of grade D. All these comes under the jurisdiction of CVC to investigate the cases regarding the corruption. They will not investigate the cases for the ministers. For ministers there is Lokpal. Ministers, for legislatures there is Lokpal. But only for central government employees there is a CVC, that is Central Vigilance Commission, that will investigate the cases regarding corruption. And LIC, GIC managers as well. Write down functions of CVC. Functions of CVC. This wing or this agency will investigate cases only regarding public servant, government employees, not the legislatures. CVC will work hand in hand with the CBI as well. CBI, CVC, ED, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ hand in hand ಆಗಿ work ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ regarding mitigating of corruption, preventing the corruption. Write down this. Whistleblower means information givers. Inquire into the cases regarding all India services. Officers of the All India Services, then central government officers, then Group A officers, then officers in grade D and above. Officers in grade D and above. In NABARD, CBI, and RBI. managers and above in GIC. Managers and above in GIC. General Insurance Corporation. General Insurance Corporation. For every goods, there will be an insurance claim. For your mobile phones, laptop, everything. For the goods, have you seen that the insurance, 1 year insurance alive to their claim? Okay. That one is given by this GIC. Next, senior divisional managers and above. Senior divisional managers and above in LIC. LIC. Have you written all this case for this? If they have made the corruption, then it will investigate the cases. Along with that, there is another act called Whistleblower Protection Act. Whistleblowers should be protected. For that, there is an act. Whoever gives the information, that person should be protected. Otherwise, he will be having the life threat. ಕರಪ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಇವರೆಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅಂದಾಗ ಯಾರೋ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಫಾರ್ ದ CVC ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ವಿಲ್ ದೇರ್ ಬಿ ರಿಸ್ಕ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಟ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್? ಓಕೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ದಿಸ್ CVC ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ದ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ವಿಸಲ್ ಬ್ಲೋವರ್. ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಕೊಡಬಾರ್ದು, ಯಾರು ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಅಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಿಸಲ್ ಬ್ಲೋವರ್ anonymously he should not call and he should not tell that. You should not give information that is not valid. Okay? If he wants to give a valid information, then it should be through the document itself, either through the mail or either through the post letter for the CVC. Movies nalli ತೋರಿಸ್ತಿದ್ರು ನೋಡಿ, hello ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕರಪ್ಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಬಂದು ರೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರು. That is not the case here. Firstly, that whistleblower details should be given. ಯಾರು ಏನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಯಾರು ಕರಪ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ವಿತ್ ದ ವ್ಯಾಲಿಡ್ ಪ್ರೂಫ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಕರಪ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಐದರ್ ಇಟ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಎ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಪ್ರೂಫ್, ಆಡಿಯೋ ಪ್ರೂಫ್ ಆರ್ ಎಲ್ಸ್ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟೆಡ್ ಪ್ರೂಫ್. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ರ್ಯಾಂಡಮ್ ಆಗಿ ಅವರು ಕರಪ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದಲ್ಲ. ವಿತ್ ವ್ಯಾಲಿಡ್ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಸಬ್ಮಿಟ್ ಥ್ರೂ ದ ಮೇಲ್ ಆರ್ ಎಲ್ಸ್ ಥ್ರೂ ದ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಲೆಟರ್. Then they will consider this problem and they will investigate the cases. Once they get the valid proofs and documents, they will create a groups in the CVC for writing this person. After few days, correct information ಸಿಕ್ಕಿತ್ತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ they will cross check everything and then they will investigate that case. ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ದಾಳಿ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. corruption ಮಾಡಿರುವಂಥ person. His family, I mean his home and offices, wherever he is having property, everything, it will be get raided. Understood? Whistleblower Protection Act 2014, right now. Whistleblower Protection Act 2014. Wait. See here, features of this Whistleblower Protection Act 2014. It says that it creates a structural process. There should be a process for investigation. That too regarding the corruption or willful misuse of power and also criminal offences by the public servant to a designated competent authority. If the public servant misuses his power, or if he does the corruption, or else if he does the criminal offences during that time, that can be investigated by the CVC. Then protection against victimization. Offer safeguards to protect whistleblowers and their families from retaliation. See, this CVC will not disclose who has given the information. Okay, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಲೈಫಿಗೆ ಥ್ರೆಟ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಮಗೆ it will not be disclosed. Then overriding the Official Secrets Act allows disclosures to override secrecy provisions. This CVC can keep that case in secrecy. Public ಮಾಡಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. It is having that right to keep that in secrecy. That whatever process, investigation, everything they can keep it as secrecy. And Official Secrets Act ensuring the information can be investigated. See, once the cases is been investigated thoroughly, it will be submitted for the court. All the documents that he has made the corruption. That court will give the judgment whether he is innocent or guilty. Designated authorities identifies specific competent authorities for different public servants. For example, the Prime Minister is a competent authority for union ministers and the Speaker, Chairman for members of Parliament. See, this designated authority, but actually that was not being given in M. Lakshmi Act. Okay? Don't write this one. It is not given. No anonymous complaints. As I told you, this act does not accept the anonymous complaints. A whistleblower must identify themselves for action to be taken. Firstly, he should give his details. Next, penalties. If that whistleblower gives the incorrect information, then there will be a penalty as well. Up to 30,000 rupees penalty and 2 years of jail, 2 years of prison. Punishment is up to 2 years in prison and fine up to 30,000 rupees for false complaints. Time limit. A complaint must be filed within 7 years of the alleged wrongdoing. Corruption ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡ್ಯೂರೇಷನ್ ಇಸ್ 7 years. ಅದ್ರ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. ತುಂಬ ಹಳೆಯ ಕರಪ್ಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳೋಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. 1990s ಆಗಿತ್ತು, 2000 2010 ಆಗಿತ್ತು. And disclosures can be made in writing or email in accordance with the procedure and contain the supporting documents and materials as well. Writing with the supporting materials, that is authenticated document should be submitted. Step by step. Write down this. This act is not applicable for SPG group, Special Protection Group. This act is not applicable Special Protection Group, SPG. Fine up to 30,000 or up to 2 years of imprisonment. Years of imprisonment. I don't know this. What is that SPG group? Who will protect PM? SPG group. Black cats. ಸೂಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಅವರೇ ಸೂಟ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅಡ್ಡಾಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಅವರೇ. ಸೂಟ್ ಕೇಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ದುಡ್ಡು ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಅ ಶೀಲ್ಡ್, ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಶೀಲ್ಡ್. ಸೂಟ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಬಟನ್ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಅದು ಓಪನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಶೀಲ್ಡ್ ಥರ. ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಏನಾದರೂ ಶೂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಂತ ಬಂದರೆ PM ನ ಆ ಒಂದು ಬಟನ್ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಶೀಲ್ಡ್. ಅದನ್ನ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ PM, ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಕಾರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂರಿಸಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. According to you, is it necessary for giving that much of protection for the President or Prime Minister of India? Is it worthy according to you? It is worthy. Madhusudan, is it worthy to give that much of protection? Like separate chopper, helicopter, aeroplanes, and dust protections, allowances. Is it necessary? Why so? Answer to that. Why it is necessary to give that much of facilities for President or Prime Minister?
Who controls the nation?
Yes.
Who has
The
power?
President or PM will control and will govern the nation, will govern the country. When they are governing the entire country, isn't it the duty to protect them? See, previous prime ministers ಗೆ ನೋಡಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಇಂದಿರಾ ಗಾಂಧಿ ಆಗಿರಲಿ, ರಾಜೀವ್ ಗಾಂಧಿ ಆಗಿರಲಿ, and some other president and also this prime minister as well. If we failed to give that much of protection, it is a negative mark throughout the global level. Our prime minister, our president ಉಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕೆ ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ, ಅವ್ರ ಮಿಲಿಟರಿ ಕಮಾಂಡೆಂಟ್ಗಳಿಗೆ, paramilitary ಫೋರ್ಸಸ್ಗಳಿಗೆ, and how they will protect the entire nation ಅಂತೇಳಿ. The trust will lose in the eyes at the global level. That's why for president, for prime minister, and for cabinet ministers, they will give the protection. Okay. Even for ministers, they will be giving the Y security, X security. There are different types of security. Z plus security, Z security, Y security, X security ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಗಡ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ. By this we have completed this CVC, Central Business Commission. Next comes the CBI, Central Bureau of Investigation. Bureau of Investigation. See, during British era, that too in 1941, when India was ruled by these Britishers, they have established SPE, that is Special Police Establishment. Special Police Establishment. And then it was been set up, this CBI was been set up in 1964. Eventually this got converted to CBI. It got a new name called as CBI in 1964. Write down that. Then there was DSP establishment in 1946. That was also in British era. It is Delhi Special Police Establishment. Delhi Special Police Establishment. Delhi Special Police Establishment, that was established in 1946. But eventually this was being merged with CBI. CBI was set up in 1964. It was 1946. See, ulta. Previously, this CBI was working under the Ministry of Home Affairs. Ministry of Home Affairs. It was working under Ministry of Home Affairs. Then it got transferred to the Ministry of Personnel. Now it is under the Ministry of Personnel. It is not under the Ministry of Home Affairs now. Write down Ministry of Personnel. Now it is working under Ministry of Personnel. That too. Your department, DOPT. Department of Personnel and Training. DOPT. Ministry. See, in ministry there will be various departments. But your department is the Department of Personnel and Training. Under it, the CBI functions. All the administrative functions of the CBI will work under the Department of DOPT. Concentrate here. Regarding investigation of corruption we are having CBC, CBI, then Lokpal and Lokayukta. Along with that, ED. These all are at central level. This is especially at state level. This is both. ನೋಡಿ ಕರಪ್ಷನ್ಗೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಇಷ್ಟು ಏಜೆನ್ಸೀಸ್ಗಳಿದೆ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ. Got it? All will assist for one department. ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿ. See, if that CBI is taking over the case, if it is taking over the case, then it can take the assistance of CVC or ED or Lokpal. ED can take the assistance of CVC as well, CBI as well. Hand in hand ಆಗಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡೋಕೆ ಅವರು 10 rupees 20 rupees ಕರಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ಕೋಟಿ ಸಾವಿರಾರು ಕೋಟಿ ನೂರಾರು ಕೋಟಿ ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಕರಪ್ಷನ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಎ ಹ್ಯೂಜ್ ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ ದ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಒನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದ department. Okay, write down. For investigation of corruption, these are the agencies. Write down all this in note somewhere else. You write down that. If you become police officers, you can work in this department. They will make you to work on deputation basis. Finish. all this? What is the function of CBI is that it will investigate the cases regarding corruption, then regarding heinous crimes. Both. One is regarding corruption and another one is regarding heinous crimes. Economic offenders, corruption, both. But Lokayukta, Lokpal, ED, CVC, they will investigate cases only regarding corruption, not the heinous crimes. But CBI is having the right to investigate the cases regarding heinous crimes as well and also the corruption as well. Write down the functions. Then, what is the jurisdiction of CBI? What is the jurisdiction of CBI? Jurisdiction is that, concentrate, don't write. The central government will assign the cases for the CBI. CBI can't take up its own case. Central government will assign the case for the CBI to handle regarding heinous crimes or corruption. Then, when it comes to the state government should recommend for the central government that our state case should be handled by the CBI. Icon, Saujanya case. That Saujanya case, firstly, it was been allotted for the local police officers, then CID. Crime Investigation Department. This is for the state level. This is for state level. See that central government, when there was lot of pressure by the people of Karnataka regarding Saujanya's death, that government has recommended, they had took the consent of the central government that tell for the CBI to handle the case of Saujanya. CBI can't directly involve in the state matters. The state government should assign that cases for the CBI. This state government will take the consent of the central government that we are in need of CBI. Abak matra CBI can involve. If not, no. Whatever the cases that is assigned by the central government, it will investigate the cases. Right now, the jurisdiction of the CBI, it was one time, it was the prelims question they have asked in a statement voice. The jurisdiction of the CBI can be extended to the states, only with the consent of the state government concerned. This one. That totally that area is to work with under our DA. Jurisdiction of IAS officer, jurisdiction of IPS officer. Jurisdiction ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವರು powers ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಆ ಏರಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಓಕೆ, that area will be assigned. Okay, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಏರಿಯಾ ಎಷ್ಟೇ ಬರ್ತದೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ jurisdiction. That area will be under your control. Composition. Write down the composition. there will be a head called as director. There will be a head for CBI. It is a director. Then for him there will be assistants that will be assisted by the special director. The assistants will be given by the special directors and additional directors. And it will be having joint directors, then deputy inspector generals, DIG, then SP, superintendent of police, superintendents of police, forensic scientists, and law officers. Why it is important? See, there is a director. This director will be appointed by the central government in consultation with 3 members. Whatever you have studied in Election Commission of India, they are recommended. The Chief Election Commissioner and Election Commissioners are appointed by 3-member committees. Yaudu? PM,
Opposition.
Leader of Opposition Party in Lok Sabha,
Chief Justice.
or Chief Justice of India. That same concept, actually the judgment was given based on the appointment of Director of CBI. Supreme Court held to use the appointment process of CBI Director. That appointment process should be utilized for appointment of Election Commissioners and Chief Election Commissioners there. Each chapter, our chapter link it. Because appointment process both are same in this and that chapter. The judgment given in the Anup Barangal case in 2023, that is based on the Supreme Court has said just utilize the appointment process for appointing the Director of CBI. That should be utilized. Same for the appointment of Election Commission of India's members. Allinu adhe use ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. That's why this is interlinked. Write down the PM, Leader of Opposition of Lok Sabha, if not largest leader of opposition party of Lok Sabha, and CJI. Put the heading functions of CBI. Functions of CBI. First is anti-corruption. Investigates corruption cases involved central government employees. See, central government employees, public sector undertakings, that is government companies, government factories, employees, and also central government departments. If they are involved in corruption, that will be handled by the CBI. Then economic offenders means a serious economic and financial crimes like fraud, income tax evasion and violation of fiscal laws. Economic offenders ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ದುಡ್ಡನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ and they will invest money in different nation. They are called as economic offenders. There are a lot of economic offenders that has been announced by the government of India. Special crimes ಯಾವುದು? Investigate serious crimes with national and international impact such as organized crime, cyber crime and terrorism. So, terrorism, actually this will be investigated by the NIA. Heinous crimes ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತದೆ. Gang rape, murder, mass murder, all that kind of cases. Investigates the cases that has been directed by the Supreme Court and High Court. Supreme Court, High Court judges can give the orders for the CBI to investigate various cases. Local police ಮಾಡೋದು ಬೇಡ, ನೀವು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು. Cooperation with the state governments. Takes up the cases of public importance on the request of state government, as I told you. If the state government requests the case to handle for CBI, then CBI will take that cases. ಅದನ್ನು ಹೇಳಬೇಕಾಗಿದ್ದು ಯಾರು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಹೋಮ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್, ಚೀಫ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ of that state. Okay. If any of the crime is been happened in Karnataka, first home minister iddaralla, state home minister along with CM, they will request for the CBI to hand over the cases. Okay. They will hand over that case for that CBI. Or else SIT ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಗೇಷನ್ ಟೀಮ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಲೆವೆಲಲ್ಲಿ. CBI ಹ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಕೇಸಸ್ನ, ಕೊಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಫ್ ನೆಸೆಸರಿ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ SITನ ಹೊಸದಾಗಿ ರಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಅ ನ್ಯೂ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಗೇಷನ್ ಏಜೆನ್ಸಿ, ಟೆಂಪರರಿ ಅದು SIT, ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಗೇಷನ್ ಟೀಮ್. Write down this. See, how they will announce that person is an economic offender is that if that person has done a crime of at least 100 crore as a corruption, okay, and he has fled for the other country, abscond agare, has fled for the other country antandre he will be declared as an economic offender. 100 crore ರೂಪಾಯಿ minimum corruption ಮಾಡಿ, ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಎವೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ಕರಪ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ಬೇರೆ ದೇಶಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಎಕನಾಮಿಕ್ ಅಫೆಂಡರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ದೇರ್ ಈಸ್ ಒನ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಟ್, ಫಿಜಿಟಿವ್ ಎಕನಾಮಿಕ್ ಅಫೆಂಡರ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಫಿಜಿಟಿವ್ ಎಕನಾಮಿಕ್ ಅಫೆಂಡರ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟ್ 2018. Fugitive Economic Offenders Act 2018. Okay. That act ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ in 2020 14 individuals are declared as economic offenders. Nirav Modi, Vijay Mallya, Iqbal Mirchi's wife, Ajra Iqbal Memo, and their daughters and sons. Sorry, only the sons. And then Mahadev app anta ಇದೆ, that owner as well. That Mahadev app ತುಂಬಾ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿತ್ತು. Mahadev app is a betting app, betting online betting fraud ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡೋದು. Okay, and it was operated from Dubai. Betting apps ಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಇರ್ತದೆ ನೋಡಿ. That is actually banned in India, illegal betting apps. Okay, that's enough. Please take sample. Next. Next, NIA, National Investigation Agency. National Investigation Agency. This NIA will work under the Ministry of Home Affairs. NIA, National Investigation Agency, will work under the Ministry of Home Affairs. It was established after the Mumbai attack. There was a Mumbai attack in 2008, Taj Hotel. The next year, they have established this NIA for combating terrorism in our country. Especially terrorism, there is an agency. For combating the terrorism, there is an agency that has been established. That name is NIA. National Investigation Agency was set up under National Investigation Agency Act 2008 to counter terrorism after the Mumbai attack. 26/11/2008. 26 November 2008 there was a Mumbai attack. Okay, and then after that they have brought this kind of act to combat the terrorism in our country. Along with that, the NIA headquarters is in New Delhi, and 2 zonal offices are there. One is in Jammu and one is in Guwahati, Assam. And there are 21 branches throughout the nation as well. And for investigation regarding terrorism, there is a prosecution that will be made in a special courts, not in this High Court or Supreme Court regarding terrorism. The special courts have been set up under NIA that will hear the cases regarding the terrorism in our country. Special cell will be there, that will be established. NIA cell ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೋ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅಕ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. And those people will not be kept in the other prisons. ಪರಪ್ಪ ನಗರದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಈ ಟೆರರಿಸ್ಟ್ಗಳನ್ನ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಹಾಳು ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ ಸೇರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಈ ಟೆರರಿಸ್ಟ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಕೋರ್ಟಲ್ಲೇ ಹಿಯರಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಆಗೋದು, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಜಡ್ಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬರೋದು, ಪನಿಷ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಗೋದು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಈ ತರ ಲೋಕಲ್ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಟೆರರಿಸ್ಟ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಇಂಟ್ರೋಗೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. For that special cell is there. In every state they are having this special cell, special courts. Write down this. NIA. NIA was being established under the National Investigation Agency Act 2008. And what is its importance? Combat terrorism, insurgency, and it is also empowered with the cases that if there is any threat regarding the sovereignty, security and integrity of the nation. This NIA team can arrest a person without warrant. Terrorism ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಬಂತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವಾರಂಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೊಡೋದಲ್ಲ, ಅಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಾಂಬ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ವಿತೌಟ್ ಇವನ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ದ ವಾರಂಟ್, ವಿತೌಟ್ ಇವನ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂಯಿಂಗ್ ದ ವಾರಂಟ್, NIA can arrest a person. NIA does not need permission from state governments in order to carry out the activities, unlike the national level agencies like CBI. See, CBI they need the permission from the state government in order to handle the case. But NIA, it don't even want any kind of permission from the state governments as well to investigate regarding cases only to the terrorism. CMO permission ತೊಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಆಫ್ ಹೋಮ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಅವ್ರ ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್ ತೊಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು, ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬಾಂಬ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ವ್ಯಾಲಿಡ್ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಸಿಕ್ತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ it can arrest a person without warrant as well, and it can investigate the cases without taking the permission of the state government as well. Write down whichever the points I have marked.
Terrorism in one word means what now?
See, terrorism, that is unlawful activity that will destroy, that will damage the public property, along with that the lives of the people.
Even only bombing and blasting for something like that.
There were a lot of attacks that has been took place.
Means terrorism something means there is only bombing and
See, terrorism, and there are different types of terrorism. Domestic terrorism, international terrorism, bioterrorism, cyber terrorism, religious terrorism. Terrorism is of different types, but there was no specific definition that was not being given till now. But BNS, the Bharatiya NIA Samhita, has explained the terrorism. Internal Secretary already have completed that. Okay. Terrorism definition ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೆ ಭಾರತೀಯ ನ್ಯಾಯ ಸಂಹಿತಾದಲ್ಲಿ. It is an unlawful activity, whichever that is destroying the public properties and unlawful activities ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, and along with that lives of the people get hurt ಇದೆ. If there is a loss of death of people, that will be declared as terrorism itself. Terrorism is of different types. Domestic level terrorism, within India they will do the terrorism. International level terrorism, Al-Qaeda group, ISI group. These are the groups that do international level of terrorism. Means one nation na ದಾಳಿ ಮಾಡೋದು. Al-Qaeda, JEM, Jaish-e-Mohammed group, HM, that all these groups they are attacking the India. Okay? International groups ಇದೆಲ್ಲ. Religious groups, religious terrorism ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ they will preach only one religion. ಅವ್ರ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದೇ ರಿಲಿಜಿಯನ್ ಇದೆ, ಬೇರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ರಿಲಿಜಿಯನ್ ಇರಬಾರ್ದು. From one religion to another, for them, for those religion itself. ಅವ್ರು ಯಾವ ರಿಲಿಜಿಯನ್ಗೆ ಪ್ರೀಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅದೇ ರಿಲಿಜಿಯನ್ಗೆ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಆರ್ ಎಲ್ಸ್ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಸಾಯಿಸ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಈ ಥರ ಅದು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಓದಿರ್ತಾರೋ ಏನು ಓದಿರ್ತಾರೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. They will be getting lot of brainwash. ಹಂಗೆ ಆಗಿರಲ್ಲ ಅವರು ಟೆರರಿಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ. Firstly, the weakness of the person that will be got to know from this terrorist group. ಕಂಡಿಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಟ್ರೇನಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. That person is unemployed, or if that person is hating that country, and if that person wants to go for heaven, ಅವ್ರ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಸ್ವರ್ಗಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀಯಾ, ನೀನು ಟೆರರಿಸಮ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಜೀವ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಸ್ವರ್ಗಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀಯ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಅಂಥವ್ರುಗಳು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಹೂ ಸ್ಯಾಕ್ರಿಫೈಸ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಲೈಫ್, ಓನ್ ಲೈಫ್, ಬೈ ಡೆಸ್ಟ್ರಾಯಿಂಗ್ ದ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ ಅಂತವ್ರು ಫುಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ರೈನ್ ವಾಶ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ದುಡ್ಡು ಅವ್ರು ತಲೆ ಕೆಡಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ, ದುಡ್ಡು ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇರಲ್ಲ ಫಾರ್ ಬಿಕಮಿಂಗ್ ದ ಟೆರರಿಸ್ಟ್. ಮನಿ ಇಸ್ ಒನ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಟ್, ಬಟ್ ರಿಲಿಜಿಯನ್ ಅಂತ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಹೆವನ್ ಅಂತ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅದೇನು ಹೆವನ್ ಸಿಗ್ತದನೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ. ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಈ ನಾನ್ ರಿಲಿಜಿಯಸ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ಸ್, ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಒಂದು ರಿಲಿಜಿಯನ್ ನಡ್ಕೊಳ್ದಿರೋಂಥ ಪರ್ಸನ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಏನು ಅಂದರೆ ಸಾಯಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಸೀದಾ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಂತೆ, ಸ್ವರ್ಗಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರಂತೆ. ಅದು ಅವ್ರ ಗುರಿ, ನಾಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಮನಿ. So that's why ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, when you become IPS officer, IAS officer, see that religion is a core value, caste is a core value. You can't change that suddenly. ಏನೇ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಜನರಿಗೆ ಅದು ತಲೆಗೆ ಹೋಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಮನ್ಸಿಗೆ ನಾಟಬೇಕು. ಮನ್ಸಿಗೆ ನಾಟಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಜನರು ಯಾರ ಮಾತು ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಹೇಳಿ? ಧರ್ಮ ಗುರುಗಳ ಮಾತು. ಅವ್ರವ್ರದ್ದೇ ರಿಲಿಜಿಯನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಧರ್ಮ ಗುರುಗಳಂತ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಹಿಂದೂಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿ, ಮುಸ್ಲಿಮ್ಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಧರ್ಮ ಗುರುಗಳು, ಕ್ರಿಶ್ಚಿಯನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಯಾ ರಿಲಿಜಿಯನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಧರ್ಮ ಗುರುಗಳು ಅಂತ ಇರ್ತಾರಲ್ವಾ. when you become officer, ನೀವು ಆ ಧರ್ಮ ಗುರುಗಳಿಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಓಕೆ ಈ ತರ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿಯಿಂದ, ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಟೆಲ್ ದೆಮ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ನೀವು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಯು ಕಾಂಟ್ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟ್ ದಟ್ ರಿಲಿಜನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಅಂಡ್ ಆ ಧರ್ಮ ಗುರುಗಳು ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೋ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಕೇಳ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಸಾವಿರಾರು ಲಕ್ಷಾಂತರ ಜನರು. ಧರ್ಮ ಗುರುಗಳು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ರು, ಪೀಸ್, ಹ್ಯುಮ್ಯಾನಿಟಿ, ನಾನ್ ವೈಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ರು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಆಗೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಈ ತರ ಕೆಲಸಗಳು. ಈಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ರಿಲಿಜಿಯನ್, ಬ್ರದರ್ಹುಡ್, ಫ್ಯಾಟರ್ನಿಟಿ, ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ರು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಧರ್ಮಗುರುಗಳು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದು 99% ಇವ್ರ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ಯಾರು ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಕೆಲಸಗಳು ಜನರು, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ನಂಬ್ತಾರೆ ಧರ್ಮಗುರುಗಳನ್ನ. ಬಟ್ ಅದೇ ಧರ್ಮಗುರುಗಳು ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಬ್ರೇನ್ ವಾಶ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪೀಪಲ್. They are the one who will bring that hatred kind of problems. Got it? Okay. Religion anta bandaga, religionism regarding that problem anta bandaga, you should have a conversation with the leaders of that group. Not in a mass ಲಕ್ಷಾಂತರ ಜನರು ನೀವು ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇವಾಗ ನೀವು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಏನಿದೆ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಆಫೀಸರ್, ಈಗ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಸರ್ವೆಂಟ್. ನೀನು ನಾನು ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಅಷ್ಟು ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟು ಬರ್ದು ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್ ಇನ್ ದಟ್ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್. ಏನು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಬರ್ದು ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ, ಆಫೀಸರ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ ನೀನು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಇದೆ ನಾವು ಸಿ ಆ ಥರ ಮಾತುಗಳು ಬರ್ತದೆ. ನಿಮಗೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮ್ಮದು ಪ್ರಪಂಚನ IAS IPS ಆಗೋದಂತ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಅದು ಚಿಕ್ಕದು. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ವೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಟು ದ ರಿಯಲ್ ಪವರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ರಿಯಲ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್. That is what I am telling. Survival of the fittest is so important. You should handle that situation properly and calmly as well. All these are very necessary. And you should be friendly with all the religion people. You should not hate any religion when you become a civil servant. You should change the mindset of the people if they are doing the mistakes. ಈ ಥರ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಮುಟ್ಟೋಂಗೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಹೊಡೆದು ಬಡ್ದು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಇವಾಗಿನ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ. ಮುಂಚೆ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ರು ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿಗಳು ಅವ್ರ ಟೈಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಜನ್ರೇಷನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿತ್ತು, ಹೊಡೆದು ಬಡ್ದು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಇವಾಗ ಆ ಥರ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಓನ್ಲಿ ದಟ್ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ಸ್, ಹೌ ಯು ಆಕ್ಟ್, ಹೌ ಯು ಟಾಕ್. Unemployment is also one of the problem, and it is leading to the terrorism as well. Unemployment, hatred between the religion, ಈ ಥರ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ದಟ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ when he is unemployed for long years, ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, he will be mentally distressed. And he will start to condemn the government first. He will start to condemn the society. Then, eventually, ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಟೆರರಿಸ್ಟ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ಗಳು ಇಂಥವ್ರನ್ನ ಆಯ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ. ನೋಡು, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸರ್ಕಾರದವ್ರು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್? ನಿಮ್ಗೇನೋ ಒಂದು ಜಾಬ್ ಕೊಡ್ಸಿದ್ರ? ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಿಮಗೆ ಊಟ ಹಾಕಿಲ್ಲ? ಇಲ್ಲ. ದಟ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಹೇಟ್ರೆಡ್ ಸ್ಪೀಚ್ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಡೂ ಅಗೇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ ದ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ and against the society. ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಸೊಸೈಟಿನ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಊಟಕ್ಕೆ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರ, ನಿನ್ನ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರ, ನಿನ್ನ ರಿಲೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರ, and that ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ that will lead to the moving towards the terrorism. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಬುಕ್ಸ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಓದಲಿಕ್ಕೆ, and then they will give the training. ವೆರಿ ರಿಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ. ಯಾವುದೇ ಟೆರರಿಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವು ಡೆತ್ ಪನಿಷ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದ ಇತಿಹಾಸನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವರು. when the court give a death punishment for these kind of terrorists, ಅವ್ರ ಕ್ಷಮ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಗಿಲ್ಟಿ, didn't even feel. most of the terrorists ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಗ್ ಇದು ಸಾರಿ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಪನಿಷ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಡೆತ್ ಪನಿಷ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಓಕೆ ನಾನು ಸ್ವರ್ಗಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ. ಅಲ್ಟಿಮೇಟ್ ಡೆಸ್ಟಿನಿ ಸ್ವರ್ಗ. ಅದು ಏನು ಸ್ವರ್ಗನೋ ಅದು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. See, nobody knows whether we are having the heaven or not. Whether we are having heaven or hell. We don't even know. ಕಣ್ಣಿಗೆ ಏನು ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? We are only seeing the earth, environment. That's it. That soul, atma ಅನ್ನೋದು, that all that is the concept. ಕಣ್ಣಿಗೆ ಕಂಡಿಲ್ಲ. Imaginary. ನಮ್ಮ ಕಣ್ಣಿಗೆ ಏನು ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? Scientifically, that is what we should believe. That is how we should act. That is how we should live. See, this kind of preaching they do. Okay? And that's why, all these IAS officers, IPS officers, they have the meetings with these kind of people. In other words, community violence ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. If there is a communal violence between two religions, ಇವರೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಹೊಡೆಯೋದು ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. IAS officer, IPS officers. ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಕರೆಸ್ಬೇಕು. The leader of that group. ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ಏನು ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, for what sake, what you need, what you people are in need of. Okay? ಅದನ್ನ ಲೆಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ. Then there will be discussion with the concerned MLAs, ministers. ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇರ್ತದೋ ಅದನ್ನ ಪೂರೈಸಬೇಕು. This is how it should be. The same, like civil police we are having the same way. They will be having the DG, Director General, Special Director General or Additional Director General, IG, DIG, SP, Additional SP, DYSP, and inspectors, ASI, Head Constable, Constable. Same way, whatever we are having the civil police department. Allinu kuda same hage irtade concept, hierarchy. And also, this NIA, above the rank of DYSP, he can seize the property of that terrorist. Terrorist or properties money, office, that can be seized by the NIA officers who are ranked above the level of DYSP. DYSP, SP ಗಳು ಮೇಲೆಲ್ಲ ಈ ಹೈರಾರ್ಕೀಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ. Okay, all these people can seize the property of the terrorist, because terrorism ಮಾಡೋದು ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟು ದುಡ್ಡಿಂದ ಏನು ನಡೆಸ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ ಅವರು. That fundings, that sources of that terrorism ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬಂದಿರುತ್ತೆ? Organized crime, corruption, ದುಡ್ಡು, and trafficking, human trafficking, drug trafficking, arms smuggling, ಎಲ್ಲ ದುಡ್ಡು ಮಾರಿರೋ ದುಡ್ಡನ್ನ ಟೆರರಿಸಂ ನಡೆಸ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟು ದುಡ್ದಿರೋ ದುಡ್ಡನ್ನ ಯಾರು ಟೆರರಿಸಂ ನಡೆಸಲ್ಲ. Fund the resources. The sources for the terrorism is through the organized crime. Theft ಮಾಡೋದು, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಸುಲಿಗೆ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಸೈಬರ್ ಕ್ರೈಮ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಟ್ರಾಫಿಕಿಂಗ್, ಕಿಡ್ನಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಮಾರಾಟ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಅದು ದುಡ್ಡು that will be a funding for the terrorist. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿನ ಸೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಗಿವನ್ ದಟ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ರೈಟ್ಸ್. NIA amendment in 2019. Okay, National Investigation Agency, there was an amendment took place. That amendment, the officers above the rank of DYSP, they are having the right to seize the property of this terrorist. Headquarters in New Delhi. Especially, see here. ಒಂದು ಬಾಂಬ್ ಬ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಹೈಜಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಏರ್ಕ್ರಾಫ್ಟ್ ಹೈಜಾಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ meant by hijacking of aircraft? Have you seen hijack? ilva. When the passengers are going in a flight, there are 2 to 3 people, ಅದರಲ್ಲೇ ಏನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇವರು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಥ್ರೆಟನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆ ಏರ್ಕ್ರಾಫ್ಟ್ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದು, ಪೈಲಟ್ಸ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಗನ್ ತೋರಿಸಿ, ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಥ್ರೂ ದ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಅವರು ಆ ಏರ್ಕ್ರಾಫ್ಟ್ನಲ್ಲೇ ಗನ್ಸನ್ನ ಬಳಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರು, ಓಕೆ, ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನಿಂಗ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿರಲ್ಲ ಅದು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ತೋರಿಸಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಫ್ಲೈಟ್ ರೂಟ್ ಇರ್ತದಲ್ವ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿಸಿ ಬೇರೆ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಏರ್ಕ್ರಾಫ್ಟ್ನ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ಯಾಸೆಂಜರ್ಸ್ನ ನಾವು ಸಾಯಿಸ್ತೀವಿ, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ದುಡ್ಡು ಬೇಕು, ಆರ್ ಎಲ್ಸ್ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಅವರ್ ಲೀಡರ್. ದಟ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಈಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಇನ್ ದ ಜೈಲಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಾನೆ ಲೀಡರ್, ಟೆರರಿಸ್ಟ್ ಲೀಡರ್. ಆಗಿದೆ, ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಪಟ್ಟೆ ಘಟನೆಗಳಾಗಿದೆ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಏರ್ಕ್ರಾಫ್ಟನ್ನು ಹೈಜಾಕ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, 200-300 ಪ್ಯಾಸೆಂಜರ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ದುಡ್ಡು ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ದಟ್ ಲೀಡರ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ರಿಲೀಸ್ಡ್, ಟೆರರಿಸ್ಟ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ರಿಲೀಸ್ಡ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಏನು ಅಂದರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ಯಾಸೆಂಜರ್ಸ್ನ ನಾವು ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಕಳಿಸ್ತೇವೆ. ಈ ಥರನೂ ಆಗಿದೆ ಇನ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ದೇರ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಒಂದು ಪ್ಯಾಸೆಂಜರ್ಸ್ನ ಕಾಪಾಡಬೇಕು, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಇವ್ನು ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ಕೈ ಸಿಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದೇ ಟೆರರಿಸಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ದುಡ್ಡು ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಅವ್ರು ಎಷ್ಟೇ ದುಡ್ಡು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು ಅಷ್ಟು ತಲೆ ಕೆಡಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಪ್ಯಾಸೆಂಜರ್ಸ್ ಲೈಫ್, ದ ಸಿಟಿಸನ್ಸ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಈಸ್ ನೆಸೆಸರಿ, ಅದನ್ನು ಉಳಿಸ್ಬೇಕು, ಮೇನ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಆರ್ಮಿ, ನೇವಿ, ಏರ್ಫೋರ್ಸ್, CDS ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. All that head of all these armed forces. Meetings will be there with the defense minister, external affairs minister, PM, and all the advisory teams. They will check the consequences, and they will take the help of the other nation as well. Okay, ಇವರಲ್ಲಿ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೋ ಏರ್ಕ್ರಾಫ್ಟು, ಆ ಒಂದು ಸರ್ಕಾರದ್ದು ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು, ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ನ. ಈ ಥರ ಆಗಿದೆ ತುಂಬ ಘಟನೆಗಳು. ಸೌದಿ ಅರೇಬಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸ್ಕೊಡೋದು, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಸೌದಿ ಅರೇಬಿಯಾ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇಸ್ಲಾಮಿಕ್ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ. ಸೌದಿ ಅರೇಬಿಯಾ, ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ ಇಸ್ಲಾಮಿಕ್ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ. ಬಟ್ ಸೌದಿ ಅರೇಬಿಯಾ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಟೈಮ್. ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಅಲ್ಟಿಮೇಟ್ಲಿ, ಟೆರರಿಸ್ಟ್ನ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ದುಡ್ಡು ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ವಿ. ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ಯಾಸೆಂಜರ್ಸ್ದು ಲೈಫ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ. And in 2001, this Pakistan group, terrorist group, hijacked 2 aeroplanes and they crashed the Twin Towers in America. WTC, World Trade Center, ದೊಡ್ಡ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ಸ್ಗಳದು. ಟ್ರೇಡಿಂಗ್ ಟೋಟಲ್, ಎಕನಾಮಿಕ್ ಟ್ರೇಡಿಂಗ್ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಆಗೋದು ಅಲ್ಲೇ, ಅದೇ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್. ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ 8 ಗಂಟೆ, ಎಸ್ 8 ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. These crashed both the World Trade Center. ಸಾವಿರಾರು ಜನ ಸತ್ತು. 100 ಫ್ಲೋರ್ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ, ಜನರು ಹಂಗೆ ಬೀಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆಯಿಂದ. ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಅವಾಗ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟುಕ್ ದ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಗೇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ್ ಅಲ್ ಖೈದಾ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಆಗಲಿ. ಒಸಾಮಾ ಬಿನ್ ಲಾಡೆನ್ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಅಲ್ ಖೈದಾ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಇದೆ. ಆ ಗ್ರೂಪೇ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತು ಅಂದರೆ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ನ ಬಿಡಿಸಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಾಯ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಟ್ ಅಮೇರಿಕಾದವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ ಆಗ್ಬಾರ್ದು. And also Taliban group as well. Taliban ಏನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ it was a terrorist group previously. And they overtook the totally Afghanistan. Now Afghanistan is running by the Taliban group. Now They are having the good deals with China, with Pakistan, and along with India as well in terms of trading. ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕಡೆ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಟೆರರಿಸ್ಟ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅವ್ರು ಘೋಷಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಬಟ್ ದೋಸ್ ಟೆರರಿಸ್ಟ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ಸ್ ಅವರು ಏನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ದ ಅಡ್ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕೆಲವೊಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಟೆರರಿಸ್ಟ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ಸ್ಗಳು ನಾವು ರನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಇಸ್ಲಾಮಿಕ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ನಾವು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಡೆಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. ಈ ಇರುವಂತ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಡೆಸೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ವಿಲ್ ಬ್ರಿಂಗ್ ನ್ಯೂ ಲಾಸ್, will bring the laws according to the Quran. But Afghanistan people and Afghanistan government, they are friendly with the Indian government once they overtook the Afghanistan. ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ ನಾವು ಈ ತಾಲಿಬಾನ್ ಅವರು ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನೋ ನಮಗೂ ಥ್ರೆಟನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೋ ಏನೋ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, ಬಟ್ ಟೋಟಲಿ ಗಾಟ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ಡ್. they wanted a basic facilities firstly. Food crops irrilla. India sent a wheat for them. They have had a good relationship with us. We had sent them the medical facilities also, medicines, the drugs also, consumable drugs, not that one. And then they are friendly with us, and they got to know India now support ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಉಳಿಗಾಲ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. Because all the other European nations, European Union nations and other Asian nations, even America, they were against Afghanistan. Our time nalli em martundre India supported them because we invested several of crores in Afghanistan when the Afghanistan government was there. Educational institutions, alli electrical reservoirs, dams, bridges, ಎಲ್ಲ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ಗೆ ದುಡ್ಡು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. Indian government have invested a lot of money in Afghanistan because it is border with the India. Since it's a neighboring country, the electricity production agಲಿಕ್ಕೆ we have invested the money for building or constructing the dams, bridges, reservoirs. And we also on humanitarian assistance, we have established the schools also over there. And ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ they are in good terms with India. Just take a break. We'll continue afterwards. Write down regarding the NIA. NIA was been established in
28. 2008.
2008. Going to 2028. 2008. Established in 2008. After the Mumbai attack. 26/11. Came into force in 2009. Comes under Ministry of Home Affairs. Ministry of Home Affairs. Write down functions of NIT. Functions of NIA. A lot of movies are there regarding this NIT, regarding terrorism. Have you seen that?
Major.
Okay. Write down all these functions. Have you seen Uri movie? Uri, the surgical strike. The attack of 26/11. Mumbai attack then ಕೆಲವೊಂದಿಷ್ಟು ವೆಬ್ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ಮೂವೀಸ್ಗಳಿವೆ. You can watch that. Write down all this. terrorists who are operating outside the India as well. This NIA team can investigate the cases. ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಟೆರರಿಸಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ. There are a lot of groups, Jaish e Mohammed ಆಗಿರಲಿ, Al Qaeda groups ಆಗಿರಲಿ, and HM group. Lot of groups are there. Okay, ಅವ್ರ ಲೀಡರ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಏನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ NIA team will investigate who has made the offenses from outside, who are operating outside the India as well. Okay. Citizen of India ಏನಾದರೂ harm ಆಯಿತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, even though they are non-citizens, non-Indians, this NIA can investigate the cases. Usually, once there is a terrorism attack, bomb blast, that the attack ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ within few minutes the terrorist group will announce themselves that they will take the responsibility that they have made this crime. ತಗೊಳ್ತಾರೆ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ, ನಾವೇ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಮುಂದೆ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಕ್ಲಿಪ್ಪಿಂಗ್ಸ್, ನಾವೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಗಿವ್ ವಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್ಸ್, ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಬಾಯ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು, ಇದೇ ನಮ್ಮದು ಟೆರರಿಸ್ಟ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್, ಇದು ಹೆಸರು, ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ದೇ ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಬಿಕಮ್ ಫೇಮಸ್. ದೇ ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಥ್ರೋ ದಿ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ openly, and they tell that we want to go for heaven, that's why we have committed this kind of crime. Pulwama attack ಆಗಿರಲಿ, ಪಹಲ್ಗಾಮ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆಗಿರಲಿ, ಉರಿ ಆಗಿರಲಿ, publicly they will tell social media, ಬಂದು ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾನೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, we have made a mistake, we have done this crime ಅಂತ. ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರು, ದೇ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಆಪರೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ದ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ, ದೇ ಆರ್ ಆಪರೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಔಟ್ಸೈಡ್ ದ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ. And we should take the help, support of the concerned nation as well in order to combat this terrorism. Pakistan government also should work hand in hand to combat terrorism. But Pakistan publicly they will attend the funerals of the terrorists. ಸತ್ತೋಗಿರೋಂಥ ಟೆರರಿಸ್ಟ್ಗಳ ಫ್ಯೂನರಲ್ಗೆ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್. That's why we have the government of India restricted river flowing for the Pakistan. ನಮ್ಮ ರಿವರ್ಸ್ಗಳಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ದಟ್ ರಿವರ್ಸ್ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇವಾಗ ಇದನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಇವನ್ ದ ಅಫ್ಘಾನಿಸ್ತಾನ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಥಿಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನೀರು ಕೊಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ್ ಅಫ್ಘಾನಿಸ್ತಾನ್ ಬೋತ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಮಚ್ ಇನ್ ಗುಡ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ Pakistan, China are having the good terms of relationship because they are establishing the BRI route. That is, BRI, I don't know regarding BRI. This is one of the route, BRI, very important because but we are not the members of that BRI. Belt and Road Initiative. China wanted to acquire total market throughout the world by constructing this BRI route, that is Belt and Road Initiative. It is a land route, railway route, sea route air route, everything it will collaborate with the nations and it will give the investment. Once these nations fail to repay the debt loans, it will acquire that land and ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿಲಿಟರಿ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಯಾರು ಚೈನೀಸ್ ಅವರು. See that. But we are not the members of that BRI. Very important international relation ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ, economy ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ. Belt and Road Initiative is also known as China's One Belt One Road. It is also called as New Silk Road for trading purpose. It is aiming to trade with 150 nations. Let us see the numbers of that. According to Belt and Road Initiative na ಯಾರನ್ನ ಟಾರ್ಗೆಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? Asia Pacific region, Africa, Central and Eastern Europe, that will be targeted and they will establish the trade route for exporting their goods. That's it. China's ಅವರು ತಮ್ಮ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಗಳನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ they are being associating or collaborating with the nations who are poor nations, who are developing nations. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ದುಡ್ಡು ಕೊಡೋದು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಶ್ರೀಲಂಕಾ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಶ್ರೀಲಂಕಾ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಫಂಡೆಡ್ investment. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಬಿದ್ದೋಯ್ತು and there was lot of financial crisis as well. Suddenly this China told them to repay the loan. When they are unable to repay their loan, ಇವ್ರು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು? They acquired the land of Sri Lankan air base, military bases as well. Air bases, military bases na acquire ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇವ್ರು ಅಲ್ಲಿ air base, military bases na ಹಾಕೋದು. They will use it for trading purpose. For Bangladesh also they are doing the same way. For Pakistan also. But India that don't want it to be a member of the Belt and Road Initiative. ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ನಮಗೆ ಚೈನಾದು ಟೋಟಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಟಜಿ ಏನು ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನು ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ? ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. They wanted to do the export, that's why they are wanted to have this kind of trading. Military implications, as I told. Leadership. See, these are the members of that Belt and Road Initiatives. Lokayukta and NITI Aayog. By that we have completed entire non-constitutional bodies. Completed entire non-constitutional bodies. Write down the heading: Lokpal and Lokayukta. This will operate at the central level. Established at the central level. This is established at the state level. What is the function of this? Investigate cases regarding, investigate the cases regarding corruption. The same investigation of cases regarding the corruption. The jurisdiction of Lokpal includes PM, ministers of central or central ministers, members of parliament, MP of parliament. Parliament is having two houses, Lok Sabha, Raj Sabha, that one, and also group ABCD officers. Agency, but president will not be coming under Lokpal. President can't be investigated. Lokpal. President can't be investigated regarding the corruption. First one, consider the following bodies in India: National Human Rights Commission, National Commission for Backward Class, National Commission for Disputes Redressal Mechanism. Which of the following are the constitutional bodies? Constitutional bodies. Have you studied constitutional bodies? NHRC will come under constitutional or non-constitutional?
Non-constitutional.
Non-constitutional body. Yesterday we have studied the non-constitutional body. Just don't get confusion regarding the commissions. NHRC will come under non-constitutional body. This statement is wrong. National Commission for Backward Class, constitutional body. National Consumer Disputes Redressal Commission. It will not. Okay, other commission idilla. That's why only one. Consider the following statements about NHRC. It is a constitutional body. Wrong. Next. It is established under the Protection of Human Rights Act 1993. Yes. Only one statement is correct. Consider the following statements about the Delimitation Commission of India. Already I have discussed the Delimitation Commission. Its orders cannot be challenged in any court of law. Yes. Whatever the Delimitation Commission gives the report, it can't be questioned in any court of law. What is the function of Delimitation Commission? To fix the boundaries. This statement is correct. Then, when its orders are laid before a Lok Sabha or a state legislative assembly, those bodies can modify them ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. The report that is submitted for the Lok Sabha and state legislative assembly, can this Lok Sabha and state legislative assembly can modify that report? No, it cannot. Okay. Whatever the report they have given, based on that only, the Lok Sabha and state legislative assembly can create the laws, can increase or decrease the number of seats. It can't modify that report. That's why only one. Consider the following statement about the Financial Stability and Development Council. This is not read on this. Consider the following bodies: Planning Commission, National Development Council, Zonal Councils. Which of the above do not find mentioned in the Constitution of India? Planning Commission. Was it mentioned in Constitution? No. Planning Commission, old name of NITI Aayog. NITI Aayog is only a non-constitutional body. The Planning Commission is not mentioned in Constitution. National Development Council. Next, Zonal Council. Zonal Council yellow LA. Interstate Council, that chapter, Interstate River Dispute, that chapter is zonal councils. There are 5 zonal councils. But for that zonal council, there is no specific article that is not mentioned in Constitution. Interstate River Water Dispute, article 261, 262, 263, but for this there is no specific kind of article related. This search National Development Council, whether it comes under Constitution of India. National Development Council. That is also not comes under Constitution. National Development Council is related to the Planning Commission itself. That is made by the Planning Commission. Same like a Planning Commission, National Development Council. That will not come under Constitution. Consider the following statements about NITI Aayog. It replaced the Planning Commission. It is a constitutional body. No. Then, which of the following statement is correct? One only. Consider the following bodies: CVC, CBI, SHRC. Which of the above are non-constitutional bodies? Which of the above are non-constitutional bodies? All of them. Consider the following statements. NALSA. Let me explain about this. See, NALSA was been established at the national level. Salsa, state level, not a salsa dance. Okay, right. At district level. See, in order to have the free legal aid services in India, free legal aid services means appointment of lawyers for a free service for the people, that too for weaker section. Weaker section ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾರು? Women, children, old age people, physically challenged people. Those weaker section ಏನಾದರೂ free legal aid service ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ at national level NALSA was been established. At state level state authority, state legal service authority ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. Next at district level, taluk level is also there, but this NALSA was been established in 1987 for giving the legal aid services for the weakest section. Then the NALSA issues guidelines for the state legal service authorities. It can guide as well, but ಏನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ guidelines ಗಳನ್ನ ಕೊಡಬಹುದು. Which of the following four statements are correct? Both of them. Assignment, write down. NALSA, SA, LSA, DA, LSA. Function of that. Functions of that. Consider the following statements about NHRC. Therefore, National Human Rights Commission, there was an amendment in 2019. Okay. According to that, the chairman must have been a Chief Justice of Supreme Court of India or a Judge of Supreme Court. It is correct. One member is or has been a Chief Justice of High Court. It is also correct. 3 members to be appointed from among persons having knowledge of human rights, and at least one should be a woman. 2 ಅಂತ ಇರಬೇಕಲ್ಲಿ. Just check. Amendment ಮಾಡಿದಿರಲ್ಲ. Previously it was 1, but after that 2 I think. 3 out of 2. 2 out of 3 should be a woman. Open that. National Human Rights Commission, State Human Rights Commission chapter. I have made you to write that amendment, 2019 Amendment Act in State Human Rights Commission chapter. 2 to 3 out of which at least, wait, from 2 to 3. Okay, 1 has to be a woman. 1, it is correct. Next, all the statements are correct. Sorry. Yes, option A, all the statements are correct. Next, consider the following statements about, this is Consumer Protection Act, that is not relevant for the subject. National Disaster Management Authority. National Disaster Management Authority anta ide. That is also non-constitutional body. NIA, non-constitutional body. Telecom, TRAI, Telecom Regulatory Authority of India. Whatever the telecommunication is that. All the networks, that will be working under TRAI itself. All these are non-constitutional bodies. Regarding the CVC, the chairperson of the CVC is appointed by the President on the advice of Prime Minister, Home Minister, Leader of Opposition of Lok Sabha. CVC, Central Vigilance Commission. Only 3 members. Just check CVC. Open that CVC chapter. Prime Minister, Home Minister, Leader of Opposition. Yes, 3 members. Next, CVC is a constitutional body. Wrong. CVC is a non-constitutional body. Only one. Consider the following statements about CIC. CIC was established by the RTI Act. Right to Information Act 2005 is correct. CIC is a constitutional body in the particular. It is wrong. It is non-constitutional body. Only one is correct. Consider the following statement regarding National Commission for Scheduled Tribe is a constitutional body. Yes. National Commission for Women is a statutory body. Non-constitutional body. Statutory body means non-constitutional body. Yes. Both statements are correct. Both 1 and 2. Consider the following statements about zonal councils. They were constituted under the State Reorganization Act 1956. They are mentioned in the Constitution of India. We know that that is not mentioned in Constitution of India, but we are having the confusion of whether they are constituted under State Reorganization Act 1956. Just open that state relations, interstate relation chapter. Only one? Okay. Don't see. Which are the constitutional bodies? Election Commission of India, UPSC, SPSC, Finance Commission, GST Council. Next one, National Commission for SC, ST, Backward Class, Advocate General of India, Attorney, Advocate General of State. Let us write Attorney General of India, Advocate General of State, lastly CAG, Election Commission of India, UPSC, SPSC, then Finance Commission, GST Council. Both are related to the finance itself. National Commission for SC, ST, Backward Class, Attorney General, Advocate General. Then lastly the CAG, Comptroller and Auditor General. These are constitutional bodies. Then comes the non-constitutional bodies. NHRC, SHRC, CIC, SIC, CVC, CBI, NIA, Lokpal and Lokayukta. Lastly NITI Aayog. National Commission for Women, Minorities, Children, Protection of Child Rights. NHRC, SRC, CIC, SIC, CVC, CBI, NIA, Lokayukta, Lokpal, NITI Aayog. Next National Commission for Women. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಂಗೆ SC, ST ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವುಮನ್ಗೆ ಮೈನಾರಿಟೀಸ್ಗೆ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ರೈಟ್ಸ್, ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ರೈಟ್ಸ್. All these comes under non-constitutional bodies. Any doubts? One fixed question, one or two fixed question regarding constitutional, non-constitutional bodies in the prelims. Fixer. ಒಂದು ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನಲ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಒಂದು ನಾನ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನಲ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದೀಸ್ ಒನ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್, ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದೀಸ್ ಒನ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್.